What's going on, people? I'm back again with Mr. Dore behind closed doors. I hope everyone's fit and well. And yes, it's a preview time. Nottingham Forest v Wycombe. Another massive game. Before I start about the game, what a win against who do we play against? Coventry City. First half was fantastic. Scott McKenna scoring his first goal for the club. Second half, as far as fans know, we were absolutely shocking. And then the man himself, Larry Taylor, grabs the winner from a penalty spot. Win at last. But tomorrow is a massive game against a Wycombe side that won. I have got a Wycombe fan that's coming on called Rory. I will be telling him what about basically Wycombe's season, about current form, player, and the manager as well. What is everyone's prediction for tomorrow's game? So put in the comments below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Before I do get Rory in, has anyone got any questions before I do start? Like I said, but tomorrow I won't be here tomorrow to the watch along. But Craig Price, Martin Price will be doing the watch along for me because I'll be at work. But yeah, and another thing as well, I'm doing Movember as well. So Pete, if you want to donate as well, please look. Can you tell? I've got Chris Kamara look. So yeah, right. I'm gonna get Rory on to talk about Wycombe. But like I said, if anyone got any questions, let's go. So here's Rory now.
Hi, mate.
How are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you?
I'm all good, man. I bet you're buzzing after your last win.
Yeah, mate. It's amazing. Like to win 2-2 after losing 7 is just like. To be honest, I think people were getting to a point where they thought we might not win all season, and now the fact that we've actually started to go on a bit of a roll is, I think, it shocked everyone. So yeah, we're all pretty pleased at the moment.
Yeah. Before you do start, you've got a new. Are you doing a podcast for your?
Yeah.
So let's talk about it before we do start.
Cheers, thank you. Yeah, so I'm a student at the moment. And me and a few mates have just started a sports-based podcast, which is called the Business End. So it's on Spotify. If anyone wants to check it out, it's pretty new, but we're trying to make it grow. A lot of EFL content on there, hopefully. So yeah, should be interesting.
What I'll do. At the end of the stream, send me the link, and I'll put it on below so people can subscribe to it and hit the podcast. Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, that'd be great.
Right. So, as you know, big game for both clubs again for tomorrow. Let me start with Wycombe. Is it back-to-back promotions they've got?
What we did, we went up 2 years ago from League Two, a year in League One, and then went up last year. So it's almost, but yeah, it's pretty quick though.
I think last time we played you, I think it was Steve McLaren. We beat you. How old are you? You're quite young, aren't you? How old are you?
I'm 20. So
yeah. So I think we beat you 4-1 at Adams Park.
Yeah.
I think
about the game. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a cup match. I went to the game and it was cup race. So it was a long way. But now it's with Wycombe. I'm not going to lie to you. I think I like Wycombe. I like the manager. First of all, just tell me what happened last season and what was it like getting promoted?
It was amazing. Obviously, we missed the actual moment with COVID and all that, but we started the season really well. I think we lost one of our first 20 games, something like that, and then hit a bit of downward form. And we were sort of on that win-lose streak. We were probably heading down the table. We finished 8th technically, and then obviously we had this points per game thing, which bumped us up to 3rd into the playoffs. And then it was a 3-game sort of shootout really, and we turned up better than anyone else. So I think overall we probably deserved it, but I know a lot of people would say that we probably wouldn't have gone up had we played all of our games. So it was very nice, but obviously to have been there would have been even better.
So you spoke about current form. So in your opinion, how's Wycombe started from start to finish?
Well, this season.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think at the start, obviously, we lost our first seven, which is not ideal.
yeah,
But we were, I think the manager always uses the word acclimatizing to the league. We didn't have the squad we've got now at the start. We brought in probably 5 or 6 new players, who are at the level. And first few games, we were poor. We were very, very poor. But I think we've had the time now to actually improve. And the managers learned the league as well. We've got different. I think we're playing a slightly different shape as well, and the personnel's different. So we've learned about it, and I think we've learned that a few of our players weren't quite good enough for the level. I think, and they've sort of dropped out the team a little bit. But overall, yeah, the fact we've now 7 from 10 games isn't amazing, but we're looking up, I think.
So players to focus. I know we've got Echo, but
Yeah.
and there's another player that lives in Nottingham. He's a Nottingham-born player, Curtis Thompson. He's from my area. What kind of player is Curtis Thompson for Wycombe?
He's an absolute. I mean, he's unbelievable. He was told by Notts Forest he wasn't good enough for them.
Yeah,
That was back in League Two. He
Notts
was
County,
playing.
Notts County.
Oh, for Notts County, yeah.
Yeah,
And then the year after when we got promoted to League One, he was our player of the season. Then
was
he
he?
was, yeah. He'd been player of the season when we went out to League One, and this year as well, he's been our best player for me so far. He's been
Okay.
unreal. Yeah. He's not the most creative, but he is one of the strongest players you'll see, and he dominates midfielders. He's absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
So, as like, what other players that are Forest got to be aware of tomorrow?
Aware of. Obviously, Akin Fenwa, absolute beast, and changed our season
Yeah.
around really. There's a guy called Scott Cashkit as well. Another one told he wasn't good enough for League Two. Is now he's got 3 goals already this season. Got the equaliser against Birmingham on Wednesday. He is absolutely rapid, so watch out for that. And then a new signing called Daryl Horgan, who's been called up to the Ireland squad a couple of times recently. He's going to be playing against England, I think, next week. So he's another one, Darrell Horgan on the wing. And finally, I'd say at the back, we've got a guy called Josh Knighton on loan, who has been, unreal for us. And Jacobson, of course, our left back, who got in all of the team of the seasons last year and likes to score from a corner. So watch out for that one.
Your manager, I know I really do like him.
Yeah.
Tell everyone about him.
Oh yeah, the rock and roll manager as he's known. Yeah, he's absolutely unbelievable. Been at the club now for 8 years. I think the second longest in the EFL. He's unbelievable. He's actually missed our last 2 games through a back surgery.
Okay.
And he did a podcast the other day talking about how he was actually in his hospital bed, sort of giving instructions to the manager, like full of like drugs and everything. Yeah, it was
that?
Yeah. So he's that sort of character. He's never going to miss out. I mean, I've met him a couple of times at the training ground when I've done a bit of media stuff, and he is like so energetic. He's the life and soul of any changing room. And yeah, he's that sort of character. Obviously, got the long hair. He wears like rock and roll suits and stuff. Like unbelievable. But yeah, he's one of a kind. That's for sure.
I'm saying like he's an up and coming manager. Like if Wycombe do stay up, are you scared that he might go to like, I'm not saying like big clubs, like go to like a next stepping stone club?
I think, yeah, we've always had that, and he will go eventually, obviously. But since like League Two, really, he's been wanted by bigger clubs. Every time there's a sacking in the Championship, his name is top of the list to replace anyone. Like last year, there was Reading, Millwall, I think Sunderland, although they're League One. But there's a lot of clubs that come in for him, and he seems to be pretty loyal at the moment. But I do think at some point, I think he deserves a shot at the Premier League. I really do, and I hope someday a club gives him that chance. I think no Wycombe fan would begrudge him actually moving on because he definitely deserves it.
Well, as a Wycombe fan, as you know, I've been saying this to every fan. Forest's bottle of the season last season. How did you react towards it?
Yeah, I was actually, because it was against Stoke, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah.
I remember watching it on Gillette Soccer Saturday because I think Ainsworth was actually doing one of the games.
Okay.
Yeah. So I remember watching it, because my mate's a Derby fan, one of my best mates,
Oh,
and he was messaging me throughout it saying, "Oh, they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again."
oh, God.
And yeah, it was pretty incredible. But I'm very surprised where you started this year as well. I thought, especially,
I was about to mention that to you. How do you think Forest has started the season so far as a Wycombe fan?
yeah, I mean, I look at your front four, and even with Graben missing, there's still Taylor, Freeman, Knockhart, and Lolly, and then Amiobi as well on
Yeah,
the bench, I think. I mean, that's a ridiculous front four for this
yeah.
league, and you've only scored like 7 goals or something like that, which is only one more than us, which is, pretty incredible considering we didn't score for like our first 5 games. So I think you've got a new manager in now, haven't you, Chris Hughton?
Yeah.
I think brilliant appointment and should do very well. But yeah, I've been very, very surprised with just how bad you've actually been so far.
Mm. About Wycombe, like as you know, you got like Equifenia. How
Yeah,
old is he? Is he about 36, 37?
38 now. Yeah,
He's 38. Look,
yeah, yeah.
is he? Has he been starting? Has he been starting, or has he been coming off the bench?
Yeah, so the last 3 games, he had a knee surgery in the summer.
Mm.
And then so he missed the first sort of 6 games, and then no, 7 games, sorry. And the last 3 he's played pretty much every minute of. So his
Okay.
knees are going to be knackered. I don't think he'll start on tomorrow, to be honest, which is good news for you guys. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's been playing a lot, and he's been so influential as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes tomorrow. I reckon he'll get probably the second half, something like that, to
Mm.
make an impact.
Mm. Right. Last 2 questions, Rory. I'll start with where do you think, with form right, where do you think Wycombe will finish this season?
It's a tough one because I want to say survival. I'd love, I'd snap your hand off for 21st, but
Yeah.
realistically, it's such a long season in the Championship. I think to stay up, you've got to be very good over, all 46 games. You can't
Yeah.
have any points. Like we've already had a 7 single game. I fear we might have another one of those at some point, probably in January if we lose a couple of low knees or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I, I'll say 21st. I think we
I
might just
said,
have enough.
I said, like I done a prediction table, and I said Wycombe will stay up.
Yeah, yeah. I think with the manager, I think any other manager, I think we'd go down. But because we've got Ainsworth, I think we'll just have enough to do it.
Mm. Where do you think Forest will finish?
Oh, it's a tough one. You won't. I don't think you'll be anywhere near the relegation zone. I think this is just a bit of a blip at the start. I'd probably say hard to say playoffs, but I think it's quite. I know people are saying Watford and Norwich are good teams, but I don't think it's that strong a league this year. If I'm looking at it to maybe
Mm.
previous. And I think that they could sneak into the playoffs because we're only 10 games in. So
Mm.
Chris Hughton as well. I think they'll sneak into the playoffs but
Mm.
it'll be a tough one to get it.
Mm. I was just, as you know, like fans have not been going to games. On a personal note, Rory, how have you how are you feeling about it, and what have you been doing to like keep yourself occupied with not going to games?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we've been watching it on iFollow and stuff. Which I mean, at the start it was very strange and it didn't feel right really, and it felt a bit distant. I didn't really feel part of it, but I've kind of come accustomed to it now, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'd be at university anyway, so how many games I'd be going to, I'm not sure. But
Mm.
it's not. I don't hate it, is what I'm trying to say. It's not terrible. But of course, it's nothing like actually going. But
Yeah.
I can live with it now. At the start, I just couldn't stand it, and I didn't even watch a couple because I just didn't have any
Me
interest. But
too.
now,
I'm
yeah,
exactly the
yeah.
same. I'm exactly
But
the same.
now I'm starting to get into it a bit more. So it's yeah, it's not too bad.
Mm. Right. So last one, Corey, Rory. What do you think your prediction will be tomorrow?
I've been thinking about this all day, and I've been kind of umming and ahhing about because I predicted us to lose 2-1 against Birmingham. We won 2-1. I think I've predicted us to lose every game this year.
Mm.
I wanna say 1-1. I think I'm gonna go for 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, yeah. I think what will happen, I think we'll get an early goal. We'll sit back, and I think the quality of players you've got, you will equalise. And then we'll probably be throwing bodies in front of it to try and keep it at 1-1 at the end, and we'll just about manage. So yeah, I'll go for a draw.
Like I said, I think with Wycombe, I said that it's been a journey with them. I hope they do stay because I want to go to Wycombe again.
Yeah.
I really do. Like I said, they've got a nice stadium, and like I said, like players like I said, that's Curtis Thomas. Like he lives like 5 minutes. He lives 5 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
And I really do hope this stay up. But hopefully, Forest back you tomorrow about 5-0. But yeah, Roy. Before you do go, we've got 17 people in. Can you just shout out your channel again before you do leave?
Yeah, so it's called The Business End, and it's on Spotify. So if you fancy going to have a listen or something, please do. It's early stages, but hopefully it'll be.
Everyone starts like me. I've been doing it for 3 years now, and it's slowly going up. But yeah, you've got to start somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, good stuff.
But Rory, thank you for taking your time to come on my channel. But like I said, people, please, I will put Rory's link below, so please make sure you subscribe and listen to his new podcast. And Rory, thank you very much for coming on, and hopefully you'll be crying after the game tomorrow.
You too, mate. You too. Cheers.
Cheers, Rory. Thank you very much.
Nice one. Thank you.
Cheers, dude. Thank you. So that's Rory Wilson, Wycombe fan. I will put his link below so people can subscribe to it. Other thing as well, tomorrow I won't be doing my watch along because I will be at work. But Craig, Martin, and maybe someone else will be doing my watch along. 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'll be doing a review with another Wycombe fan. So yes, please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do please subscribe. And before I do go, what's everyone's prediction for tomorrow? Because like I said, it's another massive game. And yes, it is a tough. So what's everyone's prediction for tomorrow before I do leave? Jack again. Jack, Ben, what are you saying? I don't know. I won't give my prediction until tomorrow to see the lineup, Jack. I won't be on tomorrow. But I will be doing my first review game for the Forest and Wycombe game tomorrow. But yeah, please say if you're new to channel, make sure you do hit the subscribe button and watch your scores for tomorrow. But yeah. Anything else I need to say? Right, I get going, people. I am so tired. Like I just come back from work, so I am tired a little bit. But like I said, people, tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be Craig, Martin, and maybe another person doing my watch along tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming to watch my stream, and thank you, Rory, as well, for coming on my channel. Hopefully another big win for Nottingham Forest tomorrow. But like I said, please come on tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Craig's going to try and say something about me, but it's all good. Tomorrow, come on, Forest. I'll see you myself at 9 o'clock tomorrow up the Forest.